Smart, smart, do. We are the children the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Welcome our class 8 for today's English lesson. I hope you are doing fine. Now today, as you can see on the board, we are going to learn about the use of conditional sentences. Now, what are conditional sentences? Now, these are sentences that has two parts. A sentence that has two parts. That is, it has a condition, and a result, and the results, and the results. So, the condition, the result depends on the condition that is there. And these sentences are formed using the conjunction if. They started using the conjunction if. Now, there are three types of conditional sentences, and we are going to look at them. There are three types. Number one, we have the likely condition, also known as the probable condition. Likely condition or the probable condition. Now, what does it mean? Now, this type of conditional sentence means that whatever has been mentioned, there is a chance of it happening. There is a high chance of it happening. And it is formed using if, the conjunction if, plus a simple present tense, followed by the modal verb either will or shall. Followed by the modal verb either will or shall. Now, let's look at an example of this kind of a sentence. Example number one. We have if I sing. The condition, if I sing, present and simple tense, a present simple tense verb. If I sing, comma, they will clap. If I sing, they will clap. So, the condition of clapping depends on you singing. If I sing, they will clap. Number two, can I have another one? If I dance. If I dance, comma, they. Okay, can have another one. If I dance, comma, I shall get a present. If I dance, I shall get a present. So the condition of you getting a present is dancing. If I dance, I shall get a present. Now the other type of conditional sentence is the one that we refer to as unlikely conditional sentence, also known as the improbable conditional sentence. Improbable conditional sentence. Now this sentence, the pattern of it is formed by having if followed by a past tense, a simple past tense word, past tense, then would or could. Modal verb would or could. If, a simple past tense, then followed by the modal verb would or could. Now, this sentence goes like this. Example of this kind of a sentence. Example. And say, if I, past tense, let's use this sentence, this word, sing. Past tense of the word sing is sang. If I sang, comma, they would clap. If I sang, they would clap. So that means that the clapping will only happen if you sang. the result of clapping would only happen if you sang. If I sang, they would clap. Another example of this using the same sentence that we had here. If I danced, comma, I would get a present. If I danced, I would get a present. So this is the pattern of forming what we call the unlikely or improbable condition. Number 3, that type of what we call the conditional sentences are the ones that we refer to as impossible conditional sentences. Impossible conditional sentences. Why are they impossible? Because the chance of the result of whatever you're talking about happening has already passed. The probability of whatever you want to occur cannot happen. Why? Because the time has already happened. Now here we say the condition cannot. The condition cannot happen. As you have said, because the time is already passed. Now how is the pattern of this sentence? How is the pattern of this sentence? Now this pattern is formed by having if plus what we call a present perfect, sorry, not a present perfect, a past perfect plus would plus what you refer to as a present perfect. Now, when we say a past perfect verbs are formed by the use of had. So whenever you see the word had in your sentence plus a verb, that is the past perfect. Would, of course, is there, plus a present perfect formed by have plus what you refer to as a main verb. So once we have that, you are going to have what we call the impossible conditional sentence. Let's look at an example here. Let's look at an example that is going to help us see how these sentences are constructed. Now, looking at our examples that we had mentioned, the first one was if I sang, they will clap. No, the first sentence was if I sing, they will clap. Now, if that sentence we are to put it in the impossible conditional sentence, we would say if I had sung. So this word must be in the past participle. Remember that. Must be in the past participle because of this helping verb. If I had sung, they would have clapped. If I had sung, past perfect, they would have clapped. Present perfect tense. Another example using the one that we have on the board. If I had danced. If I had danced, I would have got a present. I would have got a present. So therefore, it is important to note that whatever is on the left must also be on the right. If we have a helping verb here, then on the right there should also be a helping verb being used with the main verb. That is the past participle word in the verb form of it. So therefore, keep on practicing the use of these conditional sentences, the 3 types of them. Do more work from your books, and I'm sure once you do that, you will be able to master them and not find yourself mixing them up or getting confused. Have a good time. I hope you're going to meet during the next lesson. Goodbye.